What's up guys, Gabe here. Today I'm going to be breaking down the 3-tier content system that is proven to print fucking money with your online coaching business in 2025. Not 2024 or 2023, 2025. So after you watch this video, you should understand how to turn complete strangers into clients using a content strategy. That's the goal of this video. So when you apply it after, you should be able to make money. And when you make money, you can book a call with me and then you could hire me so you can make even more money. Got that? Okay, great. So what I want you to do before we get into this is subscribe, like, comment. It's the least you could do for this free value that I'm giving you. Did you do it yet? Just kidding. But not really. All right, let's get into it. So if your content is not converting, it's not your hooks, it's not your niche, it's not the algorithm. Stop blaming the fucking algorithm. We all have the same algorithm. It's your structure. So before we get into this system, on how to turn strangers into fans, into buyers using smart content, I want to tell you what most coaches do wrong here, okay? Very important. They only post value content thinking they are helping people. And this is the content like top 3 bicep exercises, top leg workout, how to train your quads to grow, what is range of motion, what is tempo. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Until you build an actual connection with them and until they know you, right? So why isn't this content converting for you? Because you're skipping the emotional connection. Then you try to sell before people actually know you, and your content has no journey for people to follow and people to attach themselves to. And no system equals no consistency equals no trust, right? So before we fix this problem for you, I'm going to tell you why what I'm about to show you works, okay? So real quick, if we look into buyer psychology, and in any business that you run, any offer that you have, you must understand your ICP psychology. You must understand how your buyers think, breathe, live, where they hang out, what they do on a day-to-day basis in order to communicate them with in the most efficient manner possible, basically. And generally, people, they buy emotionally and then decide logically, right? In addition, your viewers must see you 7 to 30 times before they actually trust you. You still gotta start controlling the narrative with storytelling. Even further than that, when you start controlling the narrative with storytelling, it gives them an even bigger reason to attach themselves to you. Like, for example, my narrative when I was only online coaching was that I was a competitive bodybuilder. I wanted to keep bodybuilding, I wanted to compete in shows, I would document my prep, I would document my workouts, I document my journey, and I would be myself in my middle of funnel content, and people would attach themselves to me because that's where I showed my personality, you know, and then they would want to buy my coaching because they loved what they saw in the reels, right? Next, teaching without connection gets ignored. That's why your videos where you post top 3 bicep exercises, nobody fucking cares, nobody fucking watches them because there is no connection. They don't know you. You're not ChatGPT, bro. They don't need to go to you for these answers. It's so readily available online. So why don't you start posting more about yourself, your journey, your transformation, before you start giving people, like, anyway, keep that knowledge for your clients, bro. Keep that knowledge for people who pay you. But in order for you to get them to pay you, they must know you for you. They must like you, even more important. So here, top of funnel builds familiarity, frequency bias. Middle of funnel builds emotional attachment, parasocial bonding. Bottom of funnel builds credibility, competence bias. And people buy when all 3 biases are triggered. And Reels is the fastest path to repeated exposure, right? Eventually you want to do YouTube, and you want to do bigger case studies, want to solve bigger problems on YouTube. But for now, if you're starting, just dial in the Reels, bro. You could make easily 10, 20K a month if you dialed in your Reels as an online fitness coach. Trust me, I've done it. There's not much content on my YouTube, and I've been making money before I started posting on YouTube. So now let's get into the fucking content. The different types of content you should be posting with real examples. Each note that you see here is a link. Top of funnel content, middle of funnel content, and bottom of funnel content. Let's break it down. There's reach content, connection content, and conversion content, right? Reach content is viral reach, it's relatable, it's shareable, and it's 0% education. The goal here is new eyeballs on you. relatable situations. Now let's get into the examples. So relatable situations. Let's open this. Okay.
Absolute madman. Somebody call my mom. Tell her she gave birth to a demon. Oh my fucking god, I'm an absolute madman.
So yeah, that is a video that I posted a couple years ago that did really, really well for me. As you can see, fucking 10K likes on a video of me flexing, just normal, super, super low effort, super, super easy to make, right? And kind of funny too with the audio paired with it. So a relatable situation, like every time I see a mirror, you flex and then that specific thought process goes through your head, and look at all these fucking comments. Bro's focused. This you, name of the shirt, on God, on God. Me wishing I had shorter arms. Yes, I'm short, I know, I'm like 5'6". Gotta do demon activities to be considered one. Then someone bigger walks by. So it sparked discussion, basically. That's the point of me showing you this reel. It was relatable. People sent it to each other. People were like, ha ha ha, this is funny. The audio is funny. The caption is funny. The guy is funny. Boom, follow. With a follow CTA on all of my top of funnel content. Today you have trial reels. On your trial reels, everything, back then my username was Classic Gabe, but every trial reel you post, you want to do this CTA on top, first line, so people have that, they see, that's the first thing they see on your trial reel. Next, emotional or funny beats. Okay, so next video.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset.
Okay, send this to your friend who always skips the gym, and then there's fucking Indian dude telling you how you have no passion, no aggression, no mindset. Think of the number of people that received this fucking video. If we go in the stats here, fuck, I can't go on insights directly on this video. That sucks. Okay, whatever. But 75K fucking likes, dude. This was like a million view video. The comments here, people tagging each other. They're fucking tagging each other. Remembers this, guys? I remember this too. What a guy. What a fucking guy. I used to be a sick cunt myself. How to send it to myself? Tagging their friends. They're fucking tagging their friends, guys. Like, that's the point of this top of funnel viral content. You want to create this effect where people send it to each other. It's funny. People laugh at it. And then people look at your profile afterwards. Emotional or funny beats. Fast cuts, simple edits. This also works well too. Very simple. My editing process back in the day is I'd find a trending audio, and then I'd literally download the trending audio, I'd put it in CapCut, and then I'd cut up the, I'd add my clips, and I'd make the cuts on the beat, on the different beat drops. Listen. Who. Every time there's a who. With a motivational message. 13K likes, a lot of engagement. This video got 100K views, right? So it worked. It worked really well. And that was the editing style mixed with like, it was very simple. It took me 10 minutes to make this, right? But yeah, what I was saying is it was the editing style mixed with the message, the overall message here. Next, not about you, about them. So here, okay, that was just a random trending audio, but the reel reads, shopping for clothes as a bodybuilder reminds me of shopping with my mom as a kid. Anyone else catch themselves thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get bigger, so let's size up. Now this is a relatable situation about people in their situation with a random fucking gym clip of me putting down my dumbbells. Super, super low effort, but super, super relatable about the watchers. And they're, oh, ho, 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 that's funny, man. Oh, let's save this. Let's send this to my mom. Let's send this to my friends. Oh, this is a great video. Like, follow. This game is simple, guys. It's simple. Once you catch it, once you literally understand why people save videos, why people share videos, and how to be relatable with your captions, you will start gaining more followers. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, what to do next? So, once you have a good reach content strategy, now we move on to connection content. this is where most coaches fuck up. They go right to this without this. You'll stay poor if you do that. I'm sorry, but it's true. Story, identity, beliefs, day in the life. The goal here is that you want to get them to like you. So let's go into examples, telling your story. This is a longer video, but this is one of my pinned posts. And, it didn't do as well as the reach content, but it's not supposed to, guys. It's not supposed to do as well as your reach content. It's
Lost the business. I had to restructure it.
The goal of this isn't for more engagement. It's so people get to know who you are and what you're doing.
Everything. I was depressed for about 2 months. And then I realized depression isn't fucking real. So I got my ass up. I remodeled my business structure to get back to square one. Because something that never left, no matter what, was the iron, was the gym. Every time I hit rock bottom in my life, the gym was there to help me pick myself back up. The sound of the plates, the metal plates in the gym clanging together when you're lifting hundreds and hundreds of pounds. There's something about it. It forges you. It turns you into something greater. It shows you that no matter what happens, there's always a way to work on yourself. No matter how many times you fail, there's always a way to do one more rep. There's always a way to get back up. So that's the one thing that always saved me. Every time I fell. The iron helped me rebuild myself, starting with my mind, proving to me that I could do anything.
I think you guys get the gist of it. If you want to watch the full video, it's pinned on my profile. So yeah, telling my story, right? That was me telling my story on why I started helping coaches and why I still coach people and why I love it. Now, next, what you believe in. This is another middle of funnel content. It's like a mini vlog style mixed with just some identity stuff and some belief stuff. Let's turn on the audio.
Morning routines, I simply don't give a fuck. I roll out of bed at 10 a.m. and I do what matters to me, which is getting caffeinated, getting sunlight, reading books so I get smarter. And I'm reading Psychology of Money right now, by the way. Pretty good book. I don't care about what these other people are doing online. I got my own things to do. I think the most important thing as an entrepreneur is to just fucking get into it, man. Do what you're supposed to do. You have clients depending on you. You have fucking people depending on you. So get to the works. Don't do a fancy morning routine, fucking 10,000 push-ups, running, sauna, all that bullshit. Get shit done. That's what matters at the end of the day. That's what pays the bill. And that's what buys you your fucking freedom. And also, by the way, we got a new friend. Check him out. His name's Skippy. While all these gurus are selling...
So yeah, this video did relatively well as well, right? And it's like a voiceover with some B-roll showing a day in my life, pretty much. What I would do. I'd get up, do my little routine. Even though I shit on morning routines, I was going for a controversial angle where I was doing what I was shitting on just to get some reactions. And it got some reactions. Like a lot of people messaged me about it and were genuinely pissed off. But that's what I wanted, right? I wanted a reaction out of it. I wanted I wanted it to be polarizing. I wanted people to either love the video and say like, this guy, or hate me because of the video and say, what the fuck, man? It doesn't make sense. You're doing a morning routine and you're telling people not to do morning routines. What? That's exactly the reaction I got out of it. Boom. And I showed my personality. I showed my beliefs. I showed my lifestyle. So people felt like they're going through that with me. That's the point of these kinds of videos. Next. Okay. Yeah, this is, what was it? Connection video, I think? Struggle transformation video.
$1,000 in debt, living out of an office that I couldn't afford to keep, but I sure as hell couldn't afford to lose that either. I was sleeping on a couch right next to my laptop, and I'd wake up every morning remembering that I owed $50,000 to people. But you know what? I would still get up, I would still hit the gym, I'd still get my meals in, I would still coach my clients to get in shape and to help them scale their business at the same time. And that's when I realized that business isn't always about growth or speed, it's about survival. How long do you fucking last? Everyone talks about how they hit their first 10K, 30K, 50K months, but nobody talks about how to fucking survive when everything falls apart. That's where you're really fucking forged. Do you have the balls to keep on going when life is against you? Literally, I was tired, I was embarrassed, but I still kept fucking going, guys. All I cared about at that time was just staying in the game. Make sure your clients make money. Make sure you can pay your people. And the only reason I'm still here, guys, is because I never fucking left. So be the last man stand. Last year was $50,000 in debt.
So yeah, that's like a transformation / like hero's journey story of me, how I got out of debt. Just me explaining like, okay, this time last year I was in debt and now I have a successful business. Showing the contrast. Showing that my philosophy of life works because my life drastically improved since that moment. So for the gym, you can talk about your transformation and how your philosophy drastically improved your life. Get the correlation? All right, let's move on. Vlog style narration. So
a chest day. We started with a tech deck machine. Qu'est-ce qui veut me motiver là? Go, vas-y, level pitch. Ok. Concentré au maximum. Tu veux être le premier ou tu veux être le dernier? Fucking poussez. That's one. Ah ouais. C'est malade.
So you saw that funny moment with like the flames where I was getting enraged and I was getting motivated by the other man calling me pussy and all those little fucking texts of the pussy, 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 pussy showing up on the screen. That's called a visual rehook that rehooks people in to keep watching your video. In addition to what's being said, there's a visual hook. So include those in these types of videos to help with watch time, because overall on Instagram, what's important is watch time. You want as much watch time as possible. No one cares in today's social media economy. Likes, who cares? Nobody cares about the likes. Instagram doesn't care about your likes. They care about the watch time and the shares and the saves and the comments, but mostly the watch time.
And now we're doing incline dumbbell press.
We do every working set to failure. Why? Because we want to fucking grow. We ain't no bitches. We know that's what it takes. So get it done.
Pump cover off. Pump cover is off. I think we're looking pretty thick right now. Now we're on the last chest.
I remember being on, what was I on? I was on Test, Equipoise and NPP and D-Ball. I was also on D-Ball. Test, Equipoise, NPP, and D-Ball at that time with some AIs to regulate the estrogen. Yeah, man, that was a fun growing phase.
Exercise, we're doing machine press, so let's get it.
I hope you learned something from my little chest day here. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and save for the algorithm, and drop a follow.
Okay, so right now what's happening is we're doing a chest day. We started with a tech deck machine.
You see the movements, these are called keyframes. You want to include these in your videos to, again, help with the visual hooks and the engagement. So there's movement, it's not just boring. And this video did pretty well for a middle of funnel video. It got like 20K views, 700 likes, 19 comments. People shared it with each other. And it's just me on a chest day training with my boys and just fucking around with the mic, right? It's not complicated to do. And from this specific chest day, I did 3 other videos. So that's 1 workout, 3 shorts. Boom. Fucking 3 birds, 1 stone. And all of those videos did well. Yeah, okay, so now that you get the gist of connection content, conversion content, how to get people to actually trust you and to buy, right? So the goal here is value, proof, and expertise. That's what you want to showcase. So here, client results breakdowns. And I'm using now the client results from my current business model, from my B2B mentorship. So let's watch the first one. 17-year-old makes his first 1K online. As you can see, what you're going to see is the conversion content will get less overall likes and engagement, but the people that are engaging with it and are watching these videos, it makes them a lot more likely to fucking buy. So this is an example, and this is a green screen style video.
My first $100 was like so much better. Right now, each time I close the call, I just feel like I need to get to another one.
Yeah, I know, bro. These days I can make like $10,000 days and I don't feel shit. Did you think it would happen this fast?
Honestly, no. Just a month ago, I was not making money.
Honestly, guys, he's right. That first $100 always hits harder than that first 1,000, that first 10,000, that first 20, 30, 40, $50,000 that you'll make, because that first $100 is about proof. It's about proof that what you're doing actually works, that people are willing to pay you money for your solution or for your product. And I think that's a lesson for all of us, that fulfillment is way more important than a number in a screen. And I preach this a lot, but get it through your heads. It should not be the goal. Money is necessary, but it's not the goal. The goal is impact, and the goal is providing value for the people that listen to you, because that in itself is a privilege. You being able to just show your personality, to tell your story online, and people willing to pay you money for that is a fucking privilege. Don't take it for granted.
My first 100.
So, as you can see here, there's no fucking CTA. I don't like overdoing CTAs. I like my content to do the heavy lifting, and I don't like to look needy, you know? So I want people to watch this content and be like, oh damn, even a 17-year-old is making more money than me? What am I doing? And then I want them to watch my YouTube videos. Frameworks explained.
PT back then, so it took me a good 4 months actually writing this book, thinking again it would change the world. I was up all night going on research papers. Like, I almost turned into a science-based lifter doing shit, bro. But the point is, I wanted this shit. I wanted my online coaching to work. Finally, in 2022, a year later, I finally got my first viral video. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. A year later, I quit content because I was still fucking broke. But in order to go from posting random content to strategic content tied to the offer, no structure and no conversions, to clear systems and automations, 0 to fucking 1K months, to 30K months, as you can see here. I got less views overall, but give a lot more value to my audience. And I'm talking directly to my ICP. And I'm still online coaching to this day. Even if I'm a business mentor, I'm still online coaching because one, it prints, and second, it's my passion. I'm a bodybuilder. I want to help people get in shape because I genuinely think it makes the world a better place. We didn't have ChatGPT back then, so it took me a good...
So for this kind of content, you just want to show like the way that you coach people, the way that you do your things, right? And I do a lot of Miro stuff. I do a lot of, all my clients, they get access to their own personal Miro board with all of my frameworks in the Miro. Kind of like what you're looking at right now, but with a lot more systems, frameworks for each different system that we help them scale, right? So I want people to see that. I want people to see how, you know, my frameworks, how I teach people, how I coach my clients. And that was the point of this video. And also showcasing that I'm getting results, that my life drastically improved again because of my frameworks and because of my philosophies. So next one would be a program walkthrough. No, sorry. Next one was fix one specific problem per video, which is here. Right here, so call out. The reason why you're stuck at
like 3K up to 10K a month is because your audience doesn't know that you're talking to them. If you're talking to everyone, you're talking to no one. You could talk to everyone, but you won't get any fucking buyers doing that. Just think about it. In real life, you don't like everyone, and not everyone likes you. So stop trying to be that guy on social media that everyone likes. You won't have any impact. You have people loving you and people hating you at the same time. That might sound scary to you guys. Oh no, hate. What's more important, avoiding hate or building the life you actually want? Think about that. Now with avatar clarity, your content starts feeling like a mirror. People start watching you and they start thinking to themselves, bro, I relate to that. It feels like that's me, living the life that I want, but I'm not there yet. What's happening? Like, how can I get there? So your leads, actually, by going through that mental thought process, they qualify themselves before even booking calls with you or your team. And you start attracting clients that actually value transformation and want to actually buy whatever solution that you're selling. So clarity, guys, clarity in who you are translates to cash. Simple as that. The reason you...
So the point of this video was solving one very specific problem, and that problem is that a lot of coaches online were posting content that doesn't speak to anyone. It speaks to everyone, so it doesn't speak to anyone. So how to actually solve that? And I'm giving a micro solution in this video for my viewers to implement on a day-to-day basis to improve their lives. And the power in that is once you show people that you can give micro solutions they can implement for free and improve their lives, they will want to buy your fucking program. Trust me. Okay, program walkthrough.
Help our clients make more money in real time as online coaches. Check this out. Right now we got a full house in the Discord channel where we're with 4 of our clients and 3 of them are streaming their DMs right now. So basically if we look at one guy, Keegan, we look at his stream, he's literally sending DMs in real time with us with real-time fucking feedback on how to respond and how to make sure that this guy, this motherfucker right here, converts into a client. Now that is being offered in addition to our one-on-one consultations that we do on a weekly basis, guys. So the accountability is there. It is unreasonable for you to fail if you sign up with the Coach's Corner. Name me one other mentorship program that does it like us. Here's how we actually...
So yeah, that's just a little insight on what my brother and I actually do to help coaches scale. That's the point of the video, so people can get an insider look and be like, oh, that's interesting, okay. And I actually got a couple DMs from this of people asking me like, oh, wow, I need help, man. I need help with my DMs. Like, so that's the power of the conversion content, right? All right, so now that we've covered the TOF, MOF, and BOF, top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel, the viewer to client journey. So getting people to know, like, trust, and then turning those people into cash is very simple, but it's not easy, right? Just like in any business, it's simple. The frameworks are simple, the rules to follow are simple, but is it easy? No, it takes fucking consistency. It takes relentless consistency. I'm not gonna be the guy to tell you, oh my God, this is so easy to implement. You need to do it right now, and next week you'll make 10K. It might happen, but let's be realistic. You can follow these frameworks, but you need to be consistent enough for a long time for people to actually take you fucking seriously and want to buy your solution, right? So the viewer to client journey, how it looks like. People are like, let's say I'm a random viewer. I laughed at one of your reach videos. I followed you because I laughed at one of your reach videos or multiple of your reach videos. I watched your middle and bottom of funnel content. I got curious. So, you know, I stayed, like every time I see your content, I'm like, oh, this guy, drop a like, look at your stuff. I start watching your stories on a day-to-day basis because Instagram's algorithm is very good at positioning you in front of people, showing you to people that interact with your content. So, story sequences. I watch your story sequence and then I see, so in my specific example, I use this example that this literal story sequence made me fucking 11K, guys. 11K from this one story sequence. So here's how it goes. 4K in 3 days. My client Taha, 3 new clients in 3 days. Okay, 3.8K. Let's round it up to 4. Doesn't matter. Around 4K. But this right here, well, what? 4K in 3 days. Damn, I wish I could make that money. Via a system we built together side by side. Okay, which system? Whether you're starting a business with a business in place like Taha or from scratch, we got you DM Blueprint now. And then, because of these high intent story sequences with credibility, they DM you. They DM me, you, whatever the keyword is, blueprint, gains, muscle, fat loss, whatever. And then you close them on the call, turn them into a client. Right there. So what do you do with all this fucking information, guys? Top of funnel, what to post. POV gym shots, trending audio edits, funny real life moments, quick hooks under 2 seconds, very important. Relatable punchlines, like in the examples I showed you. Middle funnel, what to post, narration over B-roll, story arcs, daily life, your meals, training, work, etc. Emotional callbacks, like what you saw in the examples again. And bottom of funnel, what to post, screen recordings, your reaction, explaining one mistake, teaching one tactic, using clients as case studies. If you do all of these and you give yourself like a good posting schedule, could be like, you know, I would post top of funnel content every day in trial reels, every fucking day. You can do 1 to 3 in trial reels every day. Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing that. If you're actually serious about making money, get your frequency up. Get your fucking frequency up, bro. It's the only way. Middle funnel, what to post. This you can do like 3, 4 a week, you know. This would be a good frequency for middle of funnel. And bottom of funnel, once, twice a week, max. You want your story sequences to do most of the conversions for you, while the content ecosystem here is for, like I said, attention, connection, and trust. So algorithm notes here for you guys. Top of funnel equals high watch time and shares. That's very important. Middle of funnel, strong average view duration. That's what you are aiming for. Like I explained with like the mid video like hooks with like the pussy that I showed you in one of those videos. Bottom of funnel, high intent comments plus saves and even some DMs. So look, if you want to implement all of this, I know you want to if you watched it to the end. Do it, man. Do it, because all this information right here, it's gonna help you make a few $1,000s at least, dude. Like if you do it right and if you do it consistently over long enough, you will print. There's no reason for you to fail. Life rewards those. God rewards those who put in the fucking work relentlessly. I will always live by that. I will always fucking live by that. So if you're not seeing results doing this, it's because you haven't been doing it long enough or you have things to optimize. Watch my videos, watch this video again and watch the examples of the videos that performed well that I posted so you can replicate it. Steal the fucking captions. I don't care. Steal the ideas. I don't care. Do it. Just do something to improve your situation, man, so you can make more money and then pay me. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, don't forget to drop a like, a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, gabe.vincent. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you want me to audit your current processes, your content, your sales, your entire fucking business, I'll do it for free, man. Just fucking book a call with me. We'll look at everything that's going on. If we end up working together, great. If we don't end up working together, that's okay too, man. I'd love to speak with you and chat with you. The booking link is directly in the description, first line. Have a nice day, guys. Take care.